What's going on, everybody? This is Kai, aka King Kai. And without further ado, y'all really don't want to try to, talk too much in the beginning of my videos as much anymore. I really just want to get to the point, so you guys don't have to waste too much time of your time, thinking that, I'm just chattering and not getting to the point, right? So before I get started, let me just say that, I'm feeling good. At least while I'm in, my own personal space and all that, right? Like I said, if you guys watched my last 2-3 videos, I kind of wasn't really feeling my best. I'm pretty dang freaking sure I'm still in my flatline. I'm getting through it as best as I can, right? Which is actually what this video is about, so I hope you guys really do learn a lot from it. And without further ado, guys, thank you so much for giving me your time, and hope you enjoy. Now, I'm titling this video "See Me Retention: How to Deal with not a relapse, excuse me. I can't believe I almost said that. Well, I did say it. How to make it through a flatline. Now, for me personally, every time that I seem to get to the 30-day mark, like as soon as I hit 30 days, a couple of days after I hit day 30 is when, for some odd reason, I just always seem to get hit with a flatline almost every single time. I'm not really sure why. It's different for everybody, which you guys know that. But for me, it's like always on like day 32, day 33, every single time. It's actually kind of weird. It is kind of annoying, to be honest, but the most I could do is just, keep my head up, remember my goals, remember the things that I'm trying to accomplish, and really just know that it's not gonna last forever, right? Like I said, it's different for everybody. Like some of you guys probably might not get hit with that fly line until, maybe on like your second week, of retaining. Maybe after like a month. Some of you guys probably don't get hit with it until after you hit 3-4 months, right? It's different for everybody, obviously. We already know this. I'm trying not to regurgitate the same information that you guys have already heard, man. That's really what separates me from like a lot of other dudes who speak about this same topic. And, so I'm just really trying to be different, man. I'm really giving it everything I got. I'm not gonna stop because this is what I want. Regardless whether I'm in a flat line, I'm gonna keep my head on swivel and just remember what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, right? Unfortunately, I'm still at that job that I just got not even a week ago, so I'm trying to stick with that for as long as I can until I can get myself fully set up on YouTube. And really not even just that, just enough to save up to get me a new camera, laptop, and a bike and all that stuff. Not a bicycle, but a motorcycle, right? And then after that, I'm gonna be on my way and then pursuing what it is that I really want to do. For now, I have the time to not let my flatline stop me and keep me restricted and in a position where I feel like I can't do anything. I'm stuck, right? Because really at the end of the day, fellas, it's all a mental game, right? It's all just a mental battle. If you can just remember from day one that sooner or later you were going to get hit with a flatline and that it was bound to happen, then it really should have no power over you. You shouldn't let it have power over you, because you'll be able to make it through it. At the end of the day, man, you just have to remember why you started retaining, man, why you started your journey, right? I mean, really, it's just common sense. But I guess common sense isn't too common of a thing anymore nowadays, right? I'm not saying that to offend anybody either, but, take it as you will, right? One thing you really have to stop doing is really sugarcoating the truth, man, because a lot of people do that. It's quite ludicrous, actually, to do such a thing, especially when there's plenty of people out there, man, who need to hear the truth. I mean, the truth hurts. I know y'all have heard that before. That's a pretty common thing to hear nowadays, right? And you just got to stop sugarcoating things, man. You got to stop sugarcoating why you're feeling too depressed or why you're feeling too upset. Especially stop sugarcoating, your feelings, man. If you feel a certain way, man, and someone's pushing you or not trying to push you, is doing everything they can to push you, to the extreme, man, you need to say something. You need to open your mouth, man. Closed mouths don't get fed, right? We've all heard that one too. And it's absolutely true. You gotta stop letting the flatline hold you back. I'm in one right now, but I'm not gonna let, just anyone run their mouth to me. I'm not just gonna let anyone, tell me what I can and cannot do. This is my life. I do what I want to do. You guys have y'all's lives. Y'all do what you want to do, right? Stop letting all these external outside sources, man, try to dictate whether or not the life path that, the road that you're choosing to go down, isn't the right one. Like, who in the hell in the right mind has the right to tell you which path to take in life, man? Nobody, right? I know sometimes, when you hit a flat line, it can make you feel like that, right? It absolutely can make you feel like that. But you really just have to understand, just that at the end of the day, man, it won't last forever, right? And that's what I've been really trying to wrap my head around, is that it's not gonna last forever. Right now, it sucks. Working at this practically what I work at is a 9-to-5 job, except it's actually worse because it's an hour earlier, so I work technically, it's still a 9-to-5 really, but I start at 8 in the morning and then stay working all the way until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, So by the time I get off, I'm drained, I'm tired, even though I'm on seam retention, you can still get drained and tired, if you're not thinking right, if you're not, having yourself in the right place mentally to begin with. So, like I said, the flatline really doesn't help with that. Like I said, there's a lot of things you can do to get over it, man. Like, if you can, try doing meditation. I did that a little while ago. I think I did like a 10-minute one. And it absolutely helped, like 100%. It helped me get over it, right? You got to do whatever you can to help alleviate that boredom, to help alleviate those feelings of depression, to help alleviate those feelings of, non-satisfaction, even in your purpose, If you're going through a flat line right now, guys, which, quite frankly, I can absolutely attest to, it sucks, right? It can even have you, you're doing your purpose right now, right? And feeling like it's starting to bore you, right? A flat line can do that, right? But you have to look past that. I mean, not just look past it as if it's not there, because it's going to be there and you'll know it. But just do whatever you can. Meditate, go outside, man, especially be by yourself. And when I tell you guys that couldn't be any more true. Be by yourself, man, if you have to. Self-love, self-gratification, really just being in your own personal space, man, is just unbelievable. It's just remarkable, man, what it can do to you. Like, when I tell you guys that, man, I can't stress that right there enough. If you have to be alone, man, just take the time to be by yourself. Recollect your thoughts, man. Take time to yourself if you have to. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta start learning how to tell people to F off, man, if they don't agree with what you want to do. If they don't think you taking time to yourself is invaluable in itself. Regardless whether or not you got a freaking 9-to-5 or whatever. Screw that 9-to-5, man. Right? Grinding your life away for over 8 hours in a day doing something that you probably don't even enjoy doing. It's ludicrous. It's ridiculous, man, to do such a thing. That's why the only reason I took this job, man, is to work for at least a little while, which we get paid every weekly, thank God, just to save up to get what I have to get, and then I will be on my way. Because I know that it's not for me, man. And for some people, man, for like actually very, very little amounts of people, simply just working a job, man, it's just not for them. It's not for us. Because believe me, I know I'm not the only one out there, man, who knows that a 9-to-5 job is just not for them, man. It was just never for me. Because I probably had like 2 jobs before this for like the first time ever in my life, right? And I'm in my mid-20s and stuff like that, right? And I just knew from day one that working a job was just not for me. Literally. It's just not for me. Yeah, sure, I can do it for a little while, save up, get what I have to get. but I have to be on my way after that. I have to, or else it will put me in a place that will be self-destructive to to the person that I meant that I'm actually meant to be. You guys understand? So yeah, man, that's just a couple things you guys can do, man, to deal with a flat line. Cause I'm still going through it right now. I don't have that much time left, guys. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Peace and much love.